Delta Force's merit point systems are extremely frustrating, especially if you don't understand it. But don't worry, I got you. Welcome to Some Dad Gaming. Your time is valuable, so let's get into it. If you're looking for the answer immediately, then between 600 and 750 points per minute is the threshold. What makes this so annoying is that there's no chart or description explaining the baseline or the threshold of this point system. Now, there are some places and posts out there, like on Reddit, Discord, X, that can give you an idea or touch on it a little bit, but nothing explaining or showing the baseline or threshold between a good score and a bad score. Luckily, it was explained to me by someone on Discord, but every other time I asked, it was just get a better score or skill issues, which I hate to say is true. And if you're watching this, you are probably getting tired of the 30 to 40 kill games getting 15th or 3rd place. And for some weird reason, you're always getting +1 or -1 on your performance merit. Wondering how the f are these motherfuckers running around getting field marshal? Yeah, it's annoying. Especially when this guy says, just get more points. Just to keep it in caveman terms for people like you and I, it is safe to say that the baseline is 0 to 500 for lower ranked players. If you're higher ranked, anything between that will give you a negative score, and you'd just be better off quitting the match. Now, the threshold for higher ranked players is around 600 to 750 points per minute. Now, this varies on a number of aspects, like how long a match takes, how high your score was, and what ranking you currently are. For example, if you're Corporal 1 or General 5 and your score is below 600, you'll get a negative merit performance. But if you get above 600, you get a positive merit performance. Now, this isn't always the case. Sometimes 590 or 620 can have a plus or minus merit depending on the length of the match, because the amount of time the match takes from start to finish and your ranking are major factors. So if you're Corporal 1 and your match takes over 20 minutes, you'll need a decent score of 12,000 or more, but if the match takes up to 25 minutes, you need a score of 15,000 or more from start to finish. But if you're a General 4 or higher, you'd get a negative on your performance merit, because that threshold changes from around 600 to 650 points per minute. The baseline to get a positive changes based on these factors. Now, there will be a lot of mid-join matches. I like to call them half matches. Don't worry, caveman, I got you.
This is pointless. I'll never learn to read.
These half matches are great to get those 750 above points, which 750 is an average goal, especially for higher ranked players like generals and field marshals. You can play through the lobby for 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes and get around 7,500 points. So the length of the match does help, but it also can hurt. For example, if a match ends in less than 5 minutes, you don't earn or lose much, if any at all. But if the match goes over 20 to 25 minutes, then you'll need to get a higher score based on every rank that you get. Unless you're an absolute GOAT engineer who slaps every helicopter out of the sky, and all the tanks rolling onto cap, or a clutch medic with 50 revives while maintaining a 20 or above kill game, or a good pilot or vehicle operator. You will struggle with this point system. I know, oddly specific, but throwing their SBMM, skill-based matchmaking, that they denies in the game because they don't call it skill-based matchmaking, it's probably called EOMM or engagement optimization matchmaking or something along these lines, so they have deniability that SBMM exists in Delta Force. Yeah, nice try, devs. Activision tried the same shit for the last 10 years. We know what we're playing, thank you. But that's a video for another time. Actually, I got in a heated debate on YouTube of all places about how SBMM isn't that bad in Call of Duty and I should do my research on it more. Yeah, sure. Guess how long they've been playing Call of Duty? 10 years. The exact length that SBMM has been implemented. My first Call of Duty was the first Call of Duty on my grandpa's PC when I was a kid.
I'm old!
And I play many other games like Battlefield, GTA, Halo, Apex, X-Defiant, Marvel Rivals, Delta Force, etc. Again, we know what we're playing and we know how it feels. Now, if you're casual, Delta Force's extremely prejudiced point system may not seem like a big deal.
I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
But if you don't want to lose points, then don't worry about it. You can disable it right here. And before you ask, yes, they are the exact same matches, ranked and non-ranked. You heard me, the same matches. There's no separate lobbies or matchmaking. just SBMM, EOMM, or whatever the NDA says not to call it. It's all the same lobbies, which is odd, but that's not for me to explain. We're looking at you, developers, which makes their ranked matching and point system really contradicting, but I'll do my best to explain it. In retrospect, 600 to 750 is the threshold, depending on your rank, the time your match takes, and how high your score is, and probably some other factors that may or may not be hidden inside an NDA contract somewhere.
What is going on? Somebody tell me what the heck is... Hey, there's a fire! Somebody should...
Call it a tinfoil hat theory all you want. But the lack of communication on the point system, and the best answer we can get is just get a better score, when not only the threshold but also the baseline changes, is frustrating and annoying, especially when they are the exact same lobbies. But if you stuck it out through all my rambling and venting, here's the full makeshift chart I put together just for you. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget, subscribe, damn it! Until we meet again, have a good one, gamer family.